Okay, here we go. We arrived to find Di lazing about, gazing at her nails disinterestedly.
Oh goody, everyone's here.
Oh, it's been so long since we met each other.
Now I know I said an hour, but just look at you all. There's nothing quite like the risk of death to wake you up in a hurry, is there? All right, let's play.
Oh boy.
Very well, Di. Let's get this over with.
I love your fighting spirit.
I don't think that was fighting spirit.
Okay, so what I will need is for you all to wait outside during the other team's turn.
You will get up to 5 minutes in the room to assign your points allocation. Then after that, you can input your choice in the main terminal, where all hands will have to be placed in the terminal in agreement. So basically, does that mean everyone has to agree with the points allocation? Oh boy.
Team A, you are up first.
Yay.
Team B, get out.
The members of Team B hasten to the dining hall and left us alone with Di in the dining hall. The dining room table had now projected a shimmering holographic terminal.
Your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay, I'm assuming we have just to choose a choice, like what strategy.
Okay. I've put together promising configurations. Please choose whichever one you prefer.
Bob, Yoshiki, Nicholas, Beatrix. Let's see, out of all these, the more... Let's see. So 0037. Since we're going back and forth on like who has the... Since the people are battling for who is the highest. Huh. Let's try to get the more variety in there to be sure. 3, 2, 4, 1.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yes.
Yep.
On second thought, let's go with this. I made my decision. I input the allocation using terminal. Everyone else placed their palms theirs to approve it.
Thank you for your entry. Please exit the dining hall so that stinky Team B can assign their points.
Okie dokie, artichoke. We clearly shut out the dining hall and Team B entered for the turn. We went into the corridor. Team B passing as they went in. I couldn't look at them. Good luck! Oh god, I did it again! Deep down, I was hoping for a result that meant one of them would be killed.
I hate this game.
This game? The last one was fine. I hate all the games. The door opened for us. Team B must have gone in with a clearly defined strategy. Must have been barely talked at all before putting their choice. We went back in and sat down, ready to hear the worst.
Why, hello, contestants. I didn't see you there.
You must be blind. Di laughed to herself before continuing.
Both teams have now inputted their selection, and so it is my pleasure and my privilege to announce the results of round 1.
I can imagine they decide to put the most points into 2 people. Or at least 1.
And the winner of round 1 is...
B.
Ty. Woo!
Oh boy. 3... Wait.
Can you feel the tension? This is amazing!
Why is it different colored? 2 and 4 are yellow and 3 is red and green is 1? What?
Let's move on to round 2.
Huh.
Team A, you are up again. Please follow me.
That appeared to walk through the walls. We made our way into the dining hall.
Your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay, a tie. That's not too bad for the first round. I'm the only one with any individual points, though. So what should we do for this round?
We need to distribute some points between the rest of us.
Our options are the following.
Let's see. Let's put more variety. Let's put, like, people to have more. Well, no, this would be 1. Oh, boy. Let's try to give some people like more. I put the allocation to turn around and place their palms there to prove
Thank
it.
you for your entry. Please exit the dining hall so that stinky Team B can assign their points.
Okay.
If you would be so kind as to draw your attention to this screen.
Di projected it in screen using the same light she was made of. The winner of round 2 is... Oh, yay. 2, 2, 3. Really still tied? The probability of this is...
Please, Di, no more maths. I get enough at home.
Very well, Yoshiki.
Team A, you are up again. Please follow me.
Yay. Appear to walk through the walls, we made our way back to the dining hall. Okay, we're gonna distribute this evenly now again.
Your 5 minutes starts now.
Guys, we are losing.
I know. I'm thinking.
I don't want anyone to die.
Okay, here's what our options are.
The last 3, oh boy. Okay, variety. Always go variety.
Congratulations, Team B. After 3 rounds,
Okay.
you have come out victorious.
Oh yay.
And that means, Team A, you lose. Congrats!
That was quite quick.
And the lucky winner of the wheel is Yoshiki.
Oh yay.
All right, well, let's get to it. But first, just let me take the time to really congratulate all of our winners and our losers. Isn't teamwork just the greatest? Now the fun part.
Dai protected her execution wheel and excitedly spun it.
Let's see, what do we have today?
Tick, tick, tick.
Congratulations, Yoshiki. You have won electrocution.
I'm thinking what was the most painless way to go, and oh boy, I think you got the worst end of it.
Well, I guess it's a fitting way for me to die.
Irony at its finest, yay. What? How so? He's an electrician.
Yoshiki's father accidentally electrocuted himself to death.
Oh.
You could say it's something of a family specialty.
That's a pretty strange family specialty. Yoshiki looked half-heartedly at my poor attempt to lighten the mood.
Yeah. My family is pretty strange.
All right, I've surveyed the ship, and the best place to get electrocuted is the engineering bay. No surprise there. You all know the drill. Let's move it.
We started making our way towards the engineering bay. Yoshiki walked between me and the captain, chatting along the way as if it were any other day.
Kimmy, do you think there's an afterlife?
What do you think, Yoshiki?
I think there might be.
I'm sure there is. And I'm sure your parents are waiting for you.
You really think so?
Of course I do. I'm just jealous they'll get to have you all to themselves.
The captain's eyes started to well up with tears, but she fought them back.
Well, don't worry, Kimmy. At this rate, I might see you next week.
That might be a bad joke. Yoshiki grew and played with the captain.
I'll be sure to clean up before you arrive. I can't have you scolding me in the afterlife, too.
We'll see.
At that point, we arrived at the engineering bay, where we found Dai sitting in front of a fuse box, looking quite pleased with herself.
All right, Yoshiki, if you would step this way, open this box, and, grab onto some of the live wires, that would be awesome.
So you guys stand into a puddle, too?
This isn't my first electrocution, Dai. I know how to kill myself.
You know how to stubbornly just burn your hands and not die from it, but you know how to die, okay.
Oh, well. Sorry for trying to be helpful.
Well, this appears to be my stop.
A one-stop ticket to wherever. I'm sorry, BFF. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too. Could you do me a favor while I'm gone?
Well, what is that? Name it.
Would you check in on Kimiko every once in a while?
You got it, Yoshiki.
She especially likes it if you're late all the time.
I'll be completely early then. I'll try my best. Yoshiki says goodbyes to everyone before hugging the captain, beginning to cry again despite her best efforts.
Kimmy, sis, I love you, and I always will.
Oh, your family?
I love you too, Yoshiki. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm so sorry.
What did I say about crying?
The captain sniffled before pulling away from the hug to salute Yoshiki.
Officer Sasaki, thank you for your contributions to the Everett. You have been relieved of your duties.
Sasaki. The crew all saluted Yoshiki, who seemed embarrassed by all the attention. Dai cleared her throat and made a wrap-it-up gesture with the right hand.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a present for you on my bed.
If we're even allowed to go into people's rooms. What? Yoshiki just smiled as she grabbed onto the exposed wires in the fuse box. His body jolted violently as thousands of volts ran through his body. The hairs in my head tingled as electricity filled the air. His cacophonous crackle permeated the room, harsh to the ears. I held on to the captain, who looked as though she was moments away from reaching out and grabbing Yoshiki's twisted form. The last thing we needed right now were more unnecessary deaths. For a few moments, Dai cut the power of the fuse box, and Yoshiki's burnt and lifeless body slumped to the ground.
Job well done, Dai. He's definitely dead.
Oh, I didn't realize now even the AI is having a hard time with mental health right now. No, with talking to herself. Oh, yay. Dai gave herself a small pat on the back. As soon as electricity stopped, I let go of the captain who was immediately on the ground with Yoshiki. She's propping him in her lap and didn't get any response.
Yoshiki? Yoshiki?
Nicholas sent down to check Yoshiki's vitals. He raised his head to meet the captain's eyes.
I'm sorry, Captain.
The captain broke down in tears, hugging Yoshiki so tightly that her cries were muffled by his lifeless body. Captain,
Leave her be.
He stepped away from the captain and stood back with the rest of the crew.
We all have places to be. Let's get out of here and allow the captain to grieve in peace.
Melody nuzzled into Beatrix's neck as she turned on her heels and followed Nicholas out of the engineering bay. It was long before the others followed suit. Stood for a moment longer, watching the captain continue to cry into Yoshiki's chest. Unable to bear it any longer, I finally turned and left. Chapter 3. I couldn't help but feel guilty about Yoshiki's death. He was my best friend and I'd let him down. Well, he certainly was a fun guy to be around. I tend to sleep, tossing and turning in my bed, but unfortunately sleep avoided me. I wonder what time it is. Well, you have your trusty pocket watch. I leaned over to the bedside table to grab my tablet. It was 4:26 a.m. Frustrated, I shut my eyes again. Sleep, damn it. I sighed and pulled myself out of bed. I headed to the Eco Lounge, one of Yoshiki's favorite places. Regardless of it being so early in the morning, the Eco Lounge looked as beautiful as it always does. After all, there is no sunrise in space, so nothing had changed. I sat down the grassy hill and looked out at the stars. Yoshiki, I know you probably can't hear me. After all, there's no scientific basis for the persistence of a spirit after death. But let's just let that slide for now. Okay, going with science? I'm sorry, Yoshiki. Hung in my head, the name stuck in my throat. I was the team captain. I should have done more to protect you. It hasn't even been 12 hours, and I can feel the hole you left in the ship. The crew. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Just wish they could be as strong and cheerful as you were when your friends died.
You can be. Just try harder, bestie.
I fucking swear to God, Nicholas. I go to Nicholas will reveal himself from behind a tree.
Sorry to disappoint you, but it is only me.
Yeah, even if you're being, joking, that's a terrible joke anyway. That was low.
I saw the opportunity, and I just had to take it. Besides, humor is one of the best coping strategies in the face of grief.
And out of all the jokes, you chose that one. Okay. I'm not laughing.
You may not be, but what do you think Yoshiki would have wanted?
Joking around about literally anything else? I thought back to all the time I had with Yoshiki and how cheerful and happy he always was. I didn't think he would want me to stop laughing either. I forced myself to laugh. Nicholas was amused by my reaction.
Apparently I broke you.
Okay.
Luckily for me, in space they cannot revoke my medical license.
Oh, look at that. I would need a therapist by now then. Do you even have one?
No, which is probably why I broke you.
In more ways than one, then. We both paused for a moment before bursting into laughter. So, what are you doing here?
After last night's execution, I asked I to alert me if anyone was not sleeping well.
That's very professional of you, Dr. Vogel.
I'll let you in on a little secret.
I didn't ask at all. Leaning closer to hear secret.
I informed me that it was not only you that got out of bed, it was Shizuka also, but I only checked up on you.
Why is that?
I would much rather spend time with you.
I cocked my eyebrow. His answer didn't sound 100% honest. Oh.
Okay, well, Shizuka is also a very difficult patient, and I would rather not deal with her this early in the morning.
Oh boy. Went to Nicholas' room before breaking into hysterical laughter. I had no idea you were so fearful of Shizuka.
I am not fearful. I simply prefer my social interaction to be as free of awkwardness as possible.
You are full of surprises, Nicholas. Nicholas smiled at me, but his eyes betrayed a slight embarrassment.
Regardless of my fear of particular persons, how are you feeling?
Depressed. I'm really devastated, fearful, hungry. The best thing to do is to completely encapsulate Yoshiki's personality into our own conscious body, so we're not hungry. I think my stomach is eating itself.
Wow, that hungry, eh?
I have taken on a spirit stomach. Is it unhealthy that after watching my friend be executed, all I can think about is food?
Quite the contrary, an appetite is a great sign.
Yay, I'm not a sociopath. So if you had no appetite at all, does that mean you are a sociopath? What?
I would not count that one out just yet.
Okay, good. Good thing is it can work both ways. Thank you, doctor. Okay. I was stunned with disbelief for a moment. Was I a sociopath? I don't know about you, but I could be one, in a manner of speaking. With my, just my tangents.
I am just playing with you. You do not exhibit any traits that would have me concerned.
Just yet. Unimpressed, I gave Nicholas my best menacing sociopath. How socio of you? Okay.
You are killing me here.
Don't worry. Everything is going to be A-okay. Just before I could retort, my stomach made a huge grumbling noise. Okay, time to have some more roast beef sandwich.
Yes. The issue at hand. Hunger.
Yes. Do you think there'd be any food in the kitchen this hour? There's fruit bowls and whatever's in the fridge. There's nothing in the fridge. We can always see the light bulbs in there. I heard glass is pretty nutritious. Sugarcane glass. The best kind.
I can do you one better.
Nicholas rummaged around in his coat pocket before pulling out what appeared to be a small piece of fabric cloth wrapped in a bundle. Huh.
Here you go.
What is it?
Doctor's orders.
Nicholas seemed to find great amusement in his attempt as a joke. Just a small bundle from his hand, unwrapping it to find a brownie. That joke's too easy. A brownie?
They happen to be Beatrix's favorite, so I ensure that I have them on hand. For emergencies.
Oh, dang. Emergencies? Blood sugar.
At the best of times, Beatrix can be testing. Add hungry to the mix and we have a potential catastrophe on our hands.
Oh, yay. Is it okay to eat this then? I don't want to cause an international incident on the space station.
Yes, please. I will have Katashi make me a new batch today.
Actually, now thinking about it, since literally, like, we have a whole diverse cast of people on this ship, it technically does mean it's an international incident in some way. Thank you so much. I gorged myself on the brownie. Again, Katashi demonstrates his magic in the kitchen. Thank you for coming and checking on me, Nicholas. I really appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. Your company is worth the early rise.
Now, to face our dire situation, Nicholas could still turn on the charm. Well, I think I'll head back to my quarters and try to get some sleep.
That is a very good idea.
Remember, if the bed is not comfortable, you can always lay on the couch, or the best place to sleep, on the floor. The hard metal floor. Just make sure your blanket's a pillow. Good night, Nicholas.
Good morning.
Technically speaking, yes, but linguistically speaking, on this end of the river, good night. Nicholas would make a great father one day with those lame dad jokes, and I have them aplenty, but right now I don't feel like unleashing them. On my way back to my quarters, since my head hit the pillow, I was out like a light. Speaking with Nicholas was exactly what I needed. Hey! Hey! What? My eyes to see Di sitting next to my bed. Earth to Bob! Di stopped in her tracks and began talking to herself. Well, maybe invoking Earth's name is a bit insensitive, given how the human race destroyed the planet. It might open old wounds. Well, I mean, Earth already has old wounds. It's called them, craters, crevices, and large canyons. What are my other options, though? Other planets don't sound right. Mars 2, Jupiter 2, the Sun 2, Bob. You're about to be completely engulfed by the flames of the sun. Die? Yes. What's happening? Why are you here? Well, it's nice to see you too, sheesh. What? Dad gave me a scathing look, highly impressed by the reception. I'm assuming, based on all this, it's, about, what's going with I, figuring stuff out. Oh, that too. What was my first thought, anyway? Worth a thought. I summoned the crew for the next game explanation. They're all in the dining hall. Am I late? Oh, late is an understatement. You didn't wake up to my precious announcements over the ship's PA system. I sure do like my nightmares. Oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't been sleeping well. Di turned on her best, disingenuous voice. Don't worry, I get it. All your friends are dying, you probably will too soon. Aw, thank you for being so understanding. Thanks, that's helping. See, exactly. A piece of advice. Shoot. Di leaned closer to whisper in my ear. You'll have plenty of time to sleep when you're dead. Well, I need sleep right now. So, leave. Until then, dining hall now. Okay, I'm gonna drag my unconscious body down the hallway, face first. Just my back straight up in the air, just skidding across the mopped the scruff floors all the way to there. Di dissipated. I jumped out of bed and ran quickly to the dining hall. Don't want the crew to be punished by lateness. Clearly, Di was not impressed. I made it to the dining hall very short of breath. Everyone's sitting on the dining hall table waiting my arrival. I'm so sorry.
Where are your clothes?
Oh my fucking god. What? I looked down and saw that Captain was right. I was wearing a singlet and my boxer shorts.
Monkey, you have to wear your clothes. It's a rule.
It's a rule? I'm so sorry, I just ran. Well, I definitely lost my clothes before. Oh wait, no, that's not in this timeline. God damn it.
Well, now we all get to see what kind of man you really are.
Disgusting, degenerate male. Beatrix smirked playfully while nudging Shizuka to her right. Shizuka was sitting with her hands clasped tightly over her eyes. Her cheeks were bright red. I will just go back and get... I don't think so, mister. I'm a bit weirded out about all the different voice lines coming in and out. Thought you appeared in front of me, grinning like a maniac. You're already late. I won't let you keep me waiting any longer. I tried to awkwardly cover myself. Well, first off, to impress everyone in this room, just grab the tablecloth, spread it down without not knocking any of the cups or plates on the table, and wrap yourself around it.
Don't be ashamed, rookie. That's quite the impressive body you have there.
I see. Thank you? Katachi smiled playfully as she sheepishly took a seat next to Nicholas. We're all adults here. Let's behave as such. Wait, we are?
I'm not an adult. I'm 5.
No, she's an adult, but are you talking about me? How dare?
Melody, you are an honorary adult because you are so mature.
Exactly. Melody smiled proudly at Nicholas before turning to the cat for affirmation.
He's right. You are an honorary adult now.
This makes me feel so much better. Oh, it really does.
What does?
I remember you being adamant that Melody couldn't play my games because she was a child, but now problem solved.
You know very well that...
Melody, when did I have your first adult drink with Di?
Can I?
No.
The kitten tried to intervene, but Di spoke straight over the top of her. Can you? Of course! You're an adult now. You don't have to listen to anyone anymore. Melody's face lit up.
Even you?
Di was taking it back momentarily in the response, being before nonchalantly addressing the rest of the crew. Kids say the darndest things, eh? Kid? Di turned attention back to Melody, who was sitting, awaiting an answer. You don't have to do what I say ever. You're free to make your own choices.
Really?
Yep, and I'm free to murder you when you disobey me.
But that's not fair.
It's all fair in love and war. That's life, kiddo. You're free to choose everything but the consequences. Yay. Melody sat quietly pounding her chair. Excellent. Now that I dished out some life lessons, let's get to the fun part. Vampire children. What the fuck? Vampire children was played over 3 rounds. Again, like other shit. Bidding wars. One person would randomly sign the role of the vampire. Oh, literally this werewolf game. The other 6 players would be humans. No one knew who was a vampire and who was a human. During each round, you may breed with one person. You can never breed with the same person twice. When 2 humans breed, 2 babies are created. Okay, we're having a birds and bees lessons. New babies count for the human count, 1 point each. For human and vampire breed, no babies are born. Rather, the human becomes a vampire unknowingly. And the vampire children count is increased by 1. After 3 rounds, more babies exist than vampires. Humans win. Oh yay. The vampire is executed. But after 3 rounds, more vampires exist than babies. The vampire wins, and everyone else, human with the least babies, is executed. Oh yay. Because being a vampire can be so lonely. The original vampire can take a partner in crime. However, the vampires still lose. They both die. Both the vampire partner vampires will be executed. So, who do you trust with your life? Noise.
Vampire Children is played over 3 cycles.
That's another explanation to be sure.
1 person will be chosen at random by me and be made the vampire. I'll tell this person in secret, and the 6 other people are humans. No one will know for sure who is a vampire and who is a human, other than themselves.
Don't worry, you're a new class of vampire. You're not a normal vampire, but you're half human, half vampire, so guess what? The rules are now crazy. Okay.
During each cycle, you have the choice to either mate with another person or not. It's not compulsory, but definitely advisable.
So it's a choice. Oh boy. I can, thinking to the characters we have on hand right now, it's gonna sound so weird.
However, you can't mate with the same person twice, even during different cycles. Where's the fun in that, right?
There's no fun in that at all.
Every time 2 humans mate, 2 children are born. When 1 human and 1 vampire mate, no children are born, but that human becomes a vampire for life, and for point's sake, a vampire child. If 2 vampires mate, nothing happens except a good time.
Okay.
Only the original vampire will know that they're a vampire. Humans who unknowingly mate with a vampire won't know until the end of the game.
And by that logic, you're not going to explain who has, how many points someone has.
After each cycle, I will announce the total count, human babies produced, and new vampires created.
Oh, yay.
After 3 cycles, the human and vampire children counts will be tallied. If there are more vampire children than humans, the human that created the fewest human babies will be executed.
I know this whole point of these deletion games is to limit things down. My first thought about this whole thing now was just, every time someone gets mated, secretly, we're gonna have your DNA be spliced together in the medbay lab while this whole thing's happening. And once all this is over, you have several new babies at your disposal, and some horrible ones.
If more human babies exist, the starting vampire will be executed.
I thought that said starving, but it actually works here. The vampire likes their blood. Pathogens.
Now, 1 versus 6 can seem lonely. So here's my offer to the soon-to-be vampire. The vampire can choose a Bonnie to their Clyde. This person will knowingly and willingly become a vampire in the first round, and will win and lose alongside the vampire. If the vampire wins, so do they, and so they are spared from death. But if the vampire loses, so does that person, and we have a double execution.
Oh, I think I know what this is now. So this is basically result of different. I'm gonna go with the assumption that all these 4 games are gonna be the same across the different timelines, and the whole thing, the person who has the vampire will come to us and ask legitimately if we and that'll lead down to the whole friendship or romance route.
Be careful though, your Bonnie and Clyde dreams may be short-lived, and your partner might out you as the vampire. So, tell others at your own risk.
Yay.
I will notify you of your human or vampire status sometime before the game begins on Sunday morning.
Oh, yay.
This is my favorite game to date.
You mean like the dating game? Okay.
Any questions? Need me to repeat?
I don't know anything about the dating game. I just heard about it, so... I'm not going to go into that reference.
Excellent.
But people know you know what I mean. Dai suddenly sat out of the room, and the broadcast opened overhead, where we could hear Dai using her best customer service voice. If you are still in the Walmart while you're still shopping, then please get the fuck out. We do not want you contaminating the air in this location. Oh god, I'm being so harsh this whole game.
We understand that you have a choice in Deletion Game Carrier and want to thank you all so much for choosing the Die Deletion Game service. We murder for your
DDG.
satisfaction, and we look forward to servicing you again this Sunday.
Oh boy. I started making my way out of the dining hall when the captain called me aside.
A word?
I nodded as I moved aside, allowing everyone to leave the dining hall. I would then approach the captain. Captain, how can I help?
What was left on his bed?
We didn't check. I can see the captain fighting back tears as her voice wavered. I'm stumped by her question. His bed?
Yoshiki's. What did he leave you?
He didn't even bother to check. I had completely gone. I was so upset he was gone that I forgot his final words to me.
You haven't looked?
Wow. You see, the captain was quite upset, and she was right to be. She could deserve better than me for getting something like this. Why don't we check it together?
I would like that.
I can smile as she signaled for me to leave the room. I'm honestly curious myself. Is the idol? I doubt it. Have something new. Or maybe something revolving the pocket watch. I made the Yoshiki's room silence. The silence made the journey feel twice as long. Huh. Blueprints? What the heck is that purple cloud thing at the top of the ceiling? Once we arrived, it was very obviously left me. An idol sat propped up gently in the bed. Oh, is it just me or did the day, like, immediately skip over a few? I don't know if it's another glitch or, like, I misread it the first time.
He told you about this?
Yeah, but he told me to tell the crew, and I haven't. The captain's eyebrows quivered almost imperceptibly angry. In anger, the room grew tense.
Yoshiki, you are lucky you are already dead. Or else I would have killed you myself.
Yasuki. I'm actually curious. Yasuki, okay, well, just want to be sure. Oh, you're not Philly then. Be sure then, so you were close. The captain suddenly started laughing. Captain?
Even in death, he's still finding ways to annoy me.
To get to me. I'm sorry, Captain.
You need not be. This is exactly what I needed. Feeling this angry at Yoshiki makes me feel like he's still here with us.
The captain let out a somewhat contented sigh. I guess this one will get it. Yeah. Would I keep the doll?
Heavens no. Yoshiki specifically left it for you, so it's only right you keep it.
But you were closer to Yoshiki than I ever was.
That may be true, but he let you in on our little secret, and as angry as I am, I respect that. And respect that he must have trusted you. So in turn...
I shall do the same. Okay. Getting so weirded out by the different voice lines not matching up. Thank you, Captain. Lonnie trusts us. He trusts us before his death. I just couldn't get settled for the night. I kept looking at the clock. 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It was about 4 a.m. this time. Then I heard a knock at the door of my quarters.
Are you awake?
No. Oh, are you the vampire? Okay, nope. It was day 18 before, now it's day 17. Well, if it was, I'm not anymore. No period.
With that being the case, I had best let myself in.
My quarters door opened to reveal a very lively Nicholas. Looking at him, no one could tell that it was about 4 a.m. I sat up as he made his way over to my bed. 4 a.m., eh? And what do I owe this pleasure?
I wish this visit was out of self-interest. In truth, I came to ask you a favor.
What kind of favor? A favor? At 4 a.m.? Oh, Nicholas, I thought you would never ask. I went to Nicholas, to which he responded awkwardly and kind.
I wine and dine my dates first, thank you very much.
Oh, dang, you alcohol them? I laughed as Nicholas continued. Please don't switch the rubbing alcohol with normal beer and vodka. Please. Please.
The captain is fretting over the black hole situation.
Yes, the black hole. So you were unable to console her? I know that's not intentional, but fretting of the black hole situation from the main mission control center. Console.
I am only a medical doctor and an amazing pianist. Thus, my attempts at comforting are of very little help in this matter.
My console has minimal impact. Well, that whole voice line was actually better than the writing, so... I can't help but chuckle in Nicholas's fox modesty.
You, however, are a scientist, and because of that, your comforting words will carry more weight.
Because I'm a scientist with cold hard facts, my word is going to carry more with... than someone caring and who's more in tune with arts when emotion. What? You could just literally just say that we're close to her and that'd be it. So you want me to treat the captain in regards to our slow and inevitable death?
Precisely.
Oh, yay.
But do try to be as kind as possible. The captain, like you, was very close to Yoshiki.
I saw for a moment, recalling the last time I observed the captain. When we saw the captain during the new game explanation, she seemed completely fine, even more so than usual.
She does that. She holds it together for everyone else. She always has.
Okay, I'll be sure to be even more supportive than usual.
Thank you.
I should probably go get some food. The sounds filled the room. Neither of us had said a word for almost a minute.
Well, you had best be getting dressed.
Yes, no, wait, better yet, I'll just use this blanket as my own robes. Wait, you want me to talk to her now?
No.
Now, or now later? Now and laters? I groaned as I pulled myself out of bed and put on enough of my uniform to satisfy the captain's keen eye for detail. Well, first off, since you know the captain's keen eye for detail, you need to practically preen over yourself in complete detail. Comb your hair, trim your mustache. Wait, I have a mustache? Lint roll all your clothes. Like, actually clean your clothes in the washing machine while you're doing it. No, better yet, just to be sure, just go into the shower, throw yourself into the laundry machine, and just rinse and repeat. That way you're completely clean. Now we'll go. Nicholas placed one of his hands on my shoulder.
You are a good kid.
I'm a kid? You recognized it from the dining room! Thank you? You should recognize it. I shut Nicholas off as I wound my way down the hallway towards the bridge, still rubbing my eyes intent to be 100% awake for the captain. I arrived at the... Okay, you're crying. I arrived at the bridge and could see the captain. He'd be crying while pacing back and forth in the captain's chair in the center of the room. Captain? She froze in her tracks, quickly wiped her face with her sleeve, and regained her composure in the blink of an eye before turning to face me.
Oh, good morning.
Hi. I hear you have a hole problem, and I'm here to plug it. That captain's face broke into a large, genuine smile.
That is the type of joke my father used to make.
Yeah, rubbing off you know I met him. Well, I played more where that came from.
Can you tell bad jokes on command?
Well, I mean, we're in the Mission Control Center, so I think I have more buttons to press. I have no idea. You're confident of selling short right now, Bob.
Let us test this.
Shouldn't we be discussing the black hole instead? The captain closed her eyes deep in thought. Captain?
I think trying to force a joke on command will lose its effect. After all, the best humor is of the moment.
Yeah. Wait, that's what you're thinking about? Not the black hole?
You know, my humor is a whole other side of me you have yet to see.
Oh, hardy har har. The captain couldn't help but laugh at her own joke. So I believe you have some concerns about the black hole.
Yes, that is correct.
What is the problem exactly?
Just over a week ago, I made the choice to stay on course towards the black hole.
Diving headfirst in danger, yay. Yeah, I remember, in your argument sense, what's the problem?
We will be at the closest point to the black hole tomorrow just after 4 a.m.
And Shizuka will handle it. Are you worried that you made the wrong choice?
People are already dying on my watch. I don't want to sentence the entire crew to death at once.
But Captain, no one's gonna die being this close to the black hole. Yet Shizuka said, we shouldn't miss the event horizon, which, as you know, is the point of no return to the black hole. We won't get stuck. We won't die. I mean, we already decided a trajectory for, like, I guess, nearing the border of it. As long as we, like, follow that to the complete absolute letter, we should be fine then, right? The captain did not look convinced. Okay, then. My understanding of the black holes means that, worst case scenario, while navigating through its gravitational pull, we might experience a time dilation, but even then, it shouldn't be observable from us.
Time dilation?
What? To put it simply, time passes slower for those closer to a black hole than those farther away from it. So a day to us might be, in fact, a year for others further away. But theoretically, we shouldn't even notice. The captain started looking even more concerned. Nothing I was saying was helping here. Maybe I was making it worse. My father always said that people are parrots. They love their own reflections, their own voices. Maybe this is what he meant? Here it goes. Reflections. I don't know if I can handle another me. I'm having a fun time on my own, just annoying my friends with my stupid jokes. If I'm constantly getting one up by someone else, I don't know how I feel. Captain, would you rather have a 100% chance of death or a 50% chance? The captain's worried demeanor quickly melted away, and he turned her gaze to me, smirking.
Wise words. I wonder where you got them from.
I think it was someone in this exact room right now. I'm stupid, it can't be me.
But you are right, and so was I. Not chancing the black hole is a death sentence in itself.
See? There, all better. No point worrying about what we can't control. We either die by a black hole or by a psychotic AI system. Both noble deaths. Okay. Noble? The captain looked stern for a moment before breaking into a laugh.
Noble indeed. Thank you for the laugh and for your counsel.
I'm ready for help. I'm the best logical therapist on board. You're most welcome. Now, if you excuse me, I have a bed waiting for me. Dr. Bed. Made my way back to our quarters and swiftly back into my bed. Nicholas, the mission was a success, and now you owe me. I'm not sure what it was about discussing black holes I found comforting. Black holes are comforting? But as soon as I got back to my quarters, I felt like a rock. And it's forest. You're not seeing the forest for the trees. I woke up hours later feeling rather more rested. I got dressed and made my way to the lab. Time to take apart this pocket watch from the seams down and examine every single gear-like molecule in this telescope. Telescope, not microscope. Telescope. We need to see the whole big picture, not the smaller, finer details. I wonder if black holes could actually provide any therapeutic benefits to humans. Might there be any scientific support for this hypothesis? I would presume it had to be location-based and measurable in some way. I wonder how an experiment of this nature could be conducted. I don't know. I'm just gonna get ahead of myself when I step myself out of it. I can work on harnessing black holes after I deal with Dye in the pocket watch. My brain didn't care. I wanted to run away with ideas of future experiments rather than deal with the issues at hand. What about effects on animals? Another crew? Would it be similar to radiation, where each individual is affected differently depending on chemical and genetic makeup? Seriously, brain, shut up!
I would not be so harsh on it. In my humble opinion, it is your finest quality.
Shut up. I turned around and started to see Nicholas standing in the doorway to the lab, spun like a fool.
If you want, I can remove it.
And change it out? What, my brain?
Yes. I've never performed the surgery myself per se, but it surely could not be that difficult.
Please tell me you know how to do a heart transplant at the very least. I think I'll take a rain check in the offer. A rain check? Well, there's no rain to be found here, so good luck with that.
Well, if you change your mind, I can prep the operating theater in about 10 minutes.
We have a theater? You seem rather eager to get your hands on my brain, to twist and prod it.
Well, if you are not going to use it effectively, perhaps it would be better off in my hands.
It's not gonna do you well. If you try to use that, it's just gonna make you even dumber. I am trying. What do you want, Nicholas? Are you just here to make me feel bad?
That was not my original plan, but it appears to be an unintended side effect.
Yeah, you should feel bad. I'm feeling worse. So what was your original plan?
Well, I was coming to see if you would like to join me for the evening. I was planning on a relaxed evening of chess before a warm bath and bed.
A shrug. That does sound like quite a nice evening. I can play a mean game of checkers if you want.
Well, would you like to accompany me?
My chess game is pretty rusty. I really should spend my time with the problems at hand. Well, we are already just so distracted with things. But, I kind of want to know more about the pocket watch. I looked at Nicholas and saw that he was generally enthusiastic about playing, but even if he didn't give much away. I really wanted to spend time playing games and taking a bath. I'm really sorry, Nicholas, but I can't leave my work now.
Not even for a break?
I'm afraid not. I couldn't enjoy myself in good conscience while these problems were still unresolved. Nicholas seemed incredibly disappointed, but remained supportive.
I understand. Well, please do not work too hard, and if you need any help, please come and see me.
Okie dokie. Curious seemed to be like way down the romance path, but I'm actually curious of the pocket watch more.
I am sure it will all come to you in good time. You have a good head on your shoulders.
How do you know that? Did you already dig in my brain for that? Nicholas smiled before taking his leave from the lab. Usually working well into the night, which between the pocket watch and die problems was to no avail. I think I would rather play chess and have bath than keep bringing my head against a brick wall. Well, at least you made some sort of progress. I fell asleep at my desk in the lab, pocket watch still in hand. Now, a regular watch. But in this case, it's now a hand watch. Just watch what you're doing with those hands. You don't want to, get into trouble with them. I dodged awake suddenly. Darkness. It took me a moment before I realized I had pushed a glass off my lab desk in my sleep. Oh man. Put the pocket watch down onto the table, which is now a table watch, and brought out a dustpan and broom from the lab cupboard. I guess it's probably a sign. I should go to bed. This man desk probably isn't too healthy. Don't worry, I sleep through class all the time, and it's... thinking about it now, that's probably why I'm so stupid. I stepped on the glass and dumped the shards of the bin before turning back to the desk. The watch! I couldn't believe it, the pocket watch was lit up. This could be the break I needed. From a Wait, you put it on the table from the glass? Okay. The lights in the watch's face glowed an inviting green. Yes, press button. I am not waiting one more minute. This will make all the difference to the game. For the crew, I didn't hesitate even one moment before pressing the button. I woke up and I found myself on the floor of the rab, feeling quite nauseous. There's no day counter. Did it work? I looked around and it appeared the same. Ran up to the garbage bin. Nothing. The bin was empty. The lights flickered on the lab.
Good morning. What a surprise to see you up so early in the morning.
Yeah. Vladimir?
Last I checked, that was still my name. Don't handle mornings well, huh?
Let's see. I'm curious. What? Jump code Aspera. Must have looked pretty shocked. I was literally seeing a ghost. Vladimir was sitting in front of me, living and breathing. As I stood speechless, another man entered the lab.
Lads, I snuck our coffee out the kitchen. We don't know how much Katashi hates.
Who the fuck are you?
It's like 9 a.m. What you doing here? I didn't get you a coffee, sorry.
There's a French vanilla.
Hey, buddy, you okay?
Thanks for the coffee, Daniel. He really doesn't handle mornings well, does he?
Still distraught from how bad I kicked your butt in poker last night, eh?
I don't know how to play poker. You're not me. I don't know you. I changed dimensions. The pocket watch had worked. The pocket watch worked!
What?
What? The watch, it worked. I changed dimensions.
What are you talking about?
Stuff. My parents, are they here? Vladimir and Daniel looked at each other, confused and somber.
Your parents died years ago. You know this.
Yeah. Oh. Well, where's the research?
Wherever you last put it, I guess. I haven't seen you looking at it for years.
You gave up on dimensional travel years ago.
So it hasn't happened? But it does work. I'm the proof.
I think maybe the deletion game has finally gotten to you.
Years. I can prove it. A version of me exists in this dimension already. There should not be two of me. I don't know if that works. They look at each other with deep concern.
I know that Takako's death was hard on you, but I thought we were making progress.
Takako. Just be sure, I doubt it. Takako. Who's Takako?
Takako Imura. She was Shizuka's older sister, and your wife.
Okay.
She died in the last round of the Deletion Game. You remember, don't you?
You did everything you could to save her, but she lost the game.
So, different dimension. I don't know who you're talking about. My frustration was getting the best of me. I'll prove it. Let's go to my quarters and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. I stormed to the lab and strode towards the quarters. I attempted to enter, but the door stayed firmly locked. Vladimir and Daniel were following, quietly whispering between themselves. Why won't it open?
This isn't your room. You share the family room with the Kako.
Your quarters are over here.
We moved further the hallway until one of the doors opened for me. Oh, hi. I went inside and saw some personal items that were familiar, but most were new to me. There's no one in the room. Where am I?
Your room.
No, as in, where am I? The other me.
Maybe you should head to the medical bay.
Okay, you're going way too big on the, there's two of me in this royal room. My first thought was we just swap. I started running around and rummaging through the items of the room. I found the box my parents' research was in, along with a pocket watch. I opened it. It was empty for a single piece of paper.
What is it?
It's a note to me? Read the note aloud. Bob, I left to find Takako. She may die in my arms, but I know she's still alive out there somewhere. We'll find her. Couldn't save her, but with only one piece of the deactivation code, Aspera. I'm unsure where the pocket watch will be when you read this, but nonetheless, it is too late. This week's game is called Make 10, and we were dealt the number 5. No one will partner with us, so unfortunately, if you're reading this, you are already dead. Oh yay. This week. I'm sorry that there was no way for me to warn you not to travel to this dimension. Take solace in the fact that you'll be with Takado in death. May your last hours be as pleasant as possible, Bob. Oh wow, I was a dick even another timeline. Well, that makes sense for me. I had let myself to die. Enraged, I screamed the note. But how does the pocket watch work?
I think you might be really sick. We should call Nicholas in.
Why would you tell me that? Why would you not tell me how?
I think maybe we should give him some time alone.
You should probably do that. We're gonna calm down here, okay?
Yeah, we'll just go let the captain know what's happening.
Daniel and Vladimir avoided eye contact and left my quarters. I was just staring at the piece of paper. I was a dead man. Wait, the pocket watch? No, it's not working. I patted my pockets and realized I didn't have it. Maybe I dropped it in the lab. I sprinted back, rubbing, breathless and panting. It's only the people who use the pocket watch who swap. I ran over to the lab desk. Nothing. The bin. Nothing. No. I started running, throwing things around the lab in a frenzied rage. This isn't fair! Suddenly I felt a piercing pain in my neck. Okay, hi, Nicholas. I picked up a run to see Vladimir, Daniel, and Nicholas. Nicholas held me firmly on either side of my shoulders.
Sorry, but I have to sedate you.
Nicholas, it's not fair. I almost...
I know. None of this is fair.
My mind started going hazy, my arms and legs felt heavy, but I still just couldn't make out what Daniel was saying.
I said that as long as he's present, we can start the game and he can just lose.
Oh, okay, you're gonna be that... Okay, insensitive. Okay, then.
Sorry, but at least you will be with Takako soon.
Takako... My eyes were so heavy that I couldn't hold them open anymore.
That's right. Takako. She's waiting.
Never opened my eyes again. You have died! Okay. What? What the hell? That's so jarring. Oh my god. That's one way to end it, but Jesus. Oh my god. But, the pocket watch it's a whole thing where only your mind swaps, I assume. Your mind swaps. In a different dimension, nothing else. And we were just left to die by another alternate self with some other people who were left alive. Oh, there was another option we would die there too as well. Many different choices we could have led down to. Well, how exactly do we go? What's a good strategy for that? I guess I did this from the choice. Let's the other way out and go down there. So let's do it.